Hi, and welcome to my April wrap-up. I managed to read 6 books this month, and I started with Atheist Delusions, The Christian Revolution and Its Fashionable Enemies by David Bentley Hart. This is an investigation of the historical mistakes, mainly, that the new atheists has put forth in their books. It was pretty good. Then I picked up a book on my iPhone, or Kindle app on my iPhone, and it's called I Believe in Visions by Kenneth E. Hagin. The fascinating personal story of a man whose life and ministry were dramatically influenced by visions of Jesus. And this is kind of a memoir that is focused around the visions Kenneth Hagin had. And it was, as I suspected, an easy read, and maybe not totally in par with good theology, but it was okay. Then I read my first Brian D. McLaren, and this is called Why Did Jesus, Moses, the Buddha and Muhammad Cross the Road? Christian Identity in a Multi-Faith World. And the title was a little bit funny, so I wanted to check this book out, and it's also extremely relevant. So if this sounds interesting, I recommend you pick it up. Then I read a little peculiar book called Ayn Rand's Marginalia, her critical comments on the writings of over 20 authors. And this catched my interest because she read also C.S. Lewis' The Abolition of Man, and her comments on that book was in here. So I thought I would read it, and then also pick up a few other of the authors and books that she had read and what she thought about them. It was funny because she is really critical and calls everybody a fool and stuff like that, but it was part fun, part interesting, but mostly not worth reading. It's a special interest book. Then I picked a book about macroeconomics. It's called Keynes plus Hayek. Hva kan Fredrik August von Hayek og John Maynard Keynes lære oss om økonomisk kriser? And it's translated, What can Frederick August von Hayek and John Maynard Keynes teach us about economical crisis? And this was really dry because it has a lot of economical jargon I don't know much about, and I don't remember, and I forgot most of it when I read it. But still, I think I learned a lot about these two persons. Something about economics and something about history from an economic perspective. And this was written by Andreas Hardhaug Olsen. The last book I picked up was an Andy Stanley book called Next Generation Leader, 5 Essentials for Those Who Will Shape Their Future. And this was a very good read. It's kind of basic, but still it gives you this, it gives a lot of points in how to act and how to be as a leader worth following. So I definitely recommend this if you're looking for an easy book about leadership. Well, that was all of the 6 books that I read this month.